Good morning. So today's art day, and I wanted to share a few things that I was reading this week on ArtNet, and I follow a couple of blogs that writes about the art, what's going on in the art world. And what caught my eye this week was representation of hundred of painters on surrealism, represented in Modern Museum in Belgium. And one of the artists that I really liked was Vaux Lafin, Delvaux Lafin. One of his paintings, Voyage, and it was done in 1968. And this painter represented by Opera Gallery in Paris. I have never seen his artworks before, so it's a kind of you could see that it could be done then and could be done now. It has some kind of elements of a modern life that could be painted in nowadays, and also surrealism that was developed in the 60s. Most of the people was 40s, 50s, 60s, like that most movement of surrealism was done. And I always liked that style, but when I start painting, it's I have sometimes elements like some really spacious surrealism with a with mixture of abstract and figurative abstract and surrealism in it, some of it, but to paint that, it's kind of, for me, it was not, I didn't find myself in it. But so it's like nice to study it and nice to read about it, nice to look at it and admire it. And so I've worked on my painting more. So it's kind of it's still in process, but I will show you until I will finish it. And I post always like all of the steps that when I'm working, and all the steps of painting, if someone cares to see it. Also was watching last week on Netflix show, Mexican show, really hard to remember the name for me always, on this small town of rich people, and they're living this great life, rich life, and at the end it's like the men sacrifice their life for their families to continue having great life. And it's tragedy, and also find yourself, what can how can someone go so far to help someone? Do you give your life to someone to save your family? And also on Alexander the Great documentary series with some parts of film showing his life that I'm still watching. It's kind of, to me, always historical films I care about. So that's all for this week. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Take care.